And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Production Line. Just updated to the new version 1.12, and we now have stockpiles on Fit Electronics. So we have to quickly get some, not importer, conveyor, there we go. We have to get some stuff out there and try our best here to make all that work, because we now have aerials and sat navs as products. And down here we were pretty cramped, and the new one kind of overwrites the quality check, and in order to separate that out, I would actually have to demolish all the way up to here and redo all of these. So I'm gonna try to link this up like that to see if we can't get some of these cars moving before I have to do that. So hopefully this will allow cars to kind of go on their merry way. Okay, I think that's it for the red exclamations. And let's see, we have make door panels. We've got a lot of... Why am I importing? I should not be importing these things here. Am I missing? I kind of think I'm missing some of those here. Don't have any other imports, and we have some new research that we've got to get done. And down here we've got the research center, which is a larger research system, a high output power plant, which is kind of cool, and spoilers. So the spoilers go on fit trunk, which I have somewhere in here, hood, roof vent, bottom trim, bumpers, trunk right here. So the trunks, as you can see, we've already got some stuff here, but now we can have spoilers on these fit trunks. And the cars, yes, do indeed have spoilers on them when they build, so that's kind of cool. Fully featured update there. Insufficient resources. What do you miss? Oh, wow. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on here now. We got heaters. We've got tons and tons of stuff on the accessories that we're going to want. Unfortunately, not really bringing a whole lot. I bet you down here we are... Oh, we're doing okay. Down here we're really close to a resource importer down here, so that helps tremendously. But yeah, lots of stuff now on these. We've got airbags, heaters, servos, tons and tons of stuff that are needed now on these. So I think first we're going to need to lay down a few research systems to finish off the research that we've got available. So let's do some research offices here. And these now are redone, so the research it gives you is in game minutes instead of real-time minutes. So the first thing we're going to want is the research centers. That's going to take a little while to process, which is okay. I don't mind that. So to get to our goal, I know that these, even though it says 3-minute export, I know in real time that's 6 seconds. So the real-time version of that is 6 seconds. So I've got 4 lines running now, and we're going to want at least 2 more to even come close to that goal. So I'm thinking like down here, using this stretch here for 2 more lines, although there's only one exporter down here. That's unfortunate. We could use this length here for another line if we really, really wanted to. So I'll have one coming down here and then one coming through here. That would give us 6. And it's just a matter of making sure these resources get through in time. And that is going to be a difficult proposition. So how do we want to handle this? I don't really want to give up on our goal just yet. I think we have some good timings going on here. And yeah, the seat situation with all the different products that these need, the seat situation is kind of difficult because it's needing 4 seats at a time. I'm making seats. I've got plenty of seats, but it's all of the miscellaneous stuff that's tough, and we've got tons of materials coming in here. Lots of rubber for our tires and all that kind of stuff. Vehicles are still selling. It goes up and down just like we have seen before. As you can see, we have sales jumps here, but we're getting more and more money. As you can see, these pits right here are a little higher every time, which means we're accumulating money. We're making money. So that is the good thing. How is that research doing? Oh yeah, we're a ways from that research. So let's see. And the new power systems, he's rebalanced the power plants. If we look at the power plants alone, see they're 30,000 now. They were like half that, and now they are 30,000. So they are way more expensive to build, which is okay because you build them and you start generating your own power, and that's good. But yeah, the new versions, he's got the higher output, and from the screenshot that I saw, it uses a different model in here, which is kind of cool. It looks like a jet engine. It's kind of, can't wait to build a couple of those. Yeah, I'm a little leery of putting a line in here because we don't have any sort of, well, we could use this resource importer. Oh, we have another one right there we could actually use. That would work. Another line right in here would work. You would have to space it a little bit away from this wall so we could loop up and get the exporter in there. So we would need a little bit of space. But I think that would work pretty well. And up here, we're making plenty of our own goods. I'm hoping that this goes a little bit faster. So as you can see, we've got the aerials on the car now, which is nice. And it's heading off to be exported. So do we need fit aircon? That's 2 minutes 30 seconds. This is 3 minutes 9 seconds. I'm going to put an extra robot on those just to spit those out a little faster, as well as here. I want to spit these out as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, the limitation now is the fit seats because it needs all those different components. You know, I could really tear down this system, and you know, I could build do this first step. I could do this first step up here and have many lines for this first step. Then I could do like this roll cage hood, bumpers, trim. I could do that in here and then send them off to a different area. I'm not sure. I kind of like this assembly process here, and it allows us to control the different models. If you throw them all together, it tends to back itself up, and we don't really want to do that. And let's see if we can't speed up this fit seats a little bit. We got really close proximity here, and we're bringing in steel and stuff, and I really don't like that. Unfortunately, I don't know if there's very much we can do about it. We got plenty of brakes, plenty of tires, plenty of wheels. I could even put a third line probably going right through here, but there's nowhere to export it. I could export it up here. That would back up pretty quickly though. That's an exact 3-minute export. I've already installed the upgrade. How's my research? Not even halfway there yet. Once I research the new research, I'll place a bunch of those down and see if we can't jump up in our speed of research. So yeah, these are going pretty good. Door panels all the way down. Looks like we've got a little bit of extra. How are our door panels down here? I think they're a little bit further. There they are, door panels right here. Configure imports. Door panels I am using only local, so that's good. And I don't think we have any making of the new components. So there's no making of the aerial, there's no making of the sat nav, nothing like that, unfortunately. So we're kind of stuck with that system right now. Okay, insufficient resources. What are you? Yeah, fit seats. It's now my fit seats is gonna be tough. Just because of all the new components that those need. So let's see if we can't get another line going here. I'm gonna want to space this out a bit. So if you can see how many spaces this has. Now if one line, we can bring these a little more evenly in the middle, but still we're gonna want a little bit of room here. And what I'm gonna do is kind of build this backwards. So I'm gonna do a fit electronics, and I'm gonna bring this back here. And then we're going to, let's see, fit air conditioner, windscreen, seats, horn, lights. Okay, and now let's continue going up the tree. That was accessories. Now we need to do the engine. So we have fit steering wheel, column, fit brakes, tires and wheels, and exhaust, radiator, valves, starter motor, flywheel. Okay, I think that's it for engine. Now for the paint. This is where we're going to want to make sure we've got plenty of space. So This is dry finish. Paint finish. Line that up. Now dry undercoat. Paint undercoat. Okay, now it's time for the body. Now it's wing mirrors. Windows. Door panels. Ooh, that's a bigger one. Okay. Roof, I think, is just a basic. Ooh, it's a big one, though. Wow. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was. Okay, now body frame. Ooh, look at them all. Vent. Rear arch. Front arch. Bottom trim. Rear bumper. Front bumper. Trunk. That's where my spoiler is going to go. This will be a performance model here. This is going to be, so that's hood, roll cage. Okay, that is the body. Now the chassis. So the fuel tank. Oh, I like how that fits right in there. Undercarriage, and then drive shaft, front axle, rear axle. Front, rear, drive shaft. Okay, I think that is the whole line, except for, let's see, that is Fit Electronics. So now there's quality check. So we're going to put quality check right here, and then export will go right over there. So let's get some conveyors going. Right in there. Let's go up the tree here. Now it is paint. Okay. Kind of close all these gaps here. And I think that line is ready. And we're going to need to add some options to this, because we need options in order to bump up the value of the car. And I'm hoping that we can get this research done in time to get the spoiler, because the undercarriage here, we're going to want, no, where is it? Roll cage, I think. Yeah, roll cage is the aluminum body. So we've got the aluminum body going. That's fine. Hood, I don't know if there's any, no, there's not. Trunk, this is where we're going to want the spoiler, but we're going to want a reversing camera on it. I'm not going to put the powered tailgate on this, just because if we do the spoiler, I'm not sure. I'm going to want some spoiler room on there. So I'm not going to link up or hook this line up quite yet. We're going to, I don't think any of the bumpers has anything we need. No, the arches don't. The vent doesn't. The roof does. We're going to want a regular sunroof on this. And it's pretty long. So we're going to do a couple extra robots on that. Door panels definitely has some that we want. So central locking, car alarm, keyless entry, extra robots, and a lane departure system. So you can see sensor, door panel, chip, and alarm. So all of those now are being requested by that setup. Windows, I think electric windows. Wing mirrors, I don't know. Don't think so. Paint undercoat. Now this is where I put in 1 on each one of these. And then 2 upgrades on this. Gets it very close to even with the one above. So you can see 11 minutes 50, 10 minutes 54. So we're pretty close. Flywheel, I don't think there's any upgrades to that. Starter motor, there's not. Valves, no. Radiator, no. Exhaust, no. Wheels, we're going to want a spare wheel. Tires is the pressure sensors. Definitely want one of those. Brakes, anti-lock brakes. It's a pretty standard. Cruise control is very standard. Adaptive cruise control. Traffic aware cruise control. Why not? Look at all of the things this now needs. So many things. Okay, steering column. I think it's wheel that has the power steering and adjustment. Ooh, this one's like a 5 minute build there. Lights, automatic headlights. I'm not going to do auto steer just because I don't. That's a very rare feature, I think. Fit seats. Okay, this is where we need heaters. I'm going to do a leather interior. Powered seats. Driver airbag. Passenger airbag. Obviously a heater. And let's do extra robots 1 and 2. I think that's all of those. Windscreen, I don't think. Oh yeah, automatic wipers. Sure. Air conditioner is climate control. I'm not going to do a pollen filter. And electronics, this is where all of the new stuff comes in. So in-car music, which adds the aerial, Bluetooth phone support, voice recognition, and sat nav. I wonder how much those things cost. I bet you they're not cheap. Okay, that has no upgrades, but this one, oh, there's the research center done. All right, we're going to first upgrade this. Okay, now the new research center, research office, research center. You can see it's a little bigger. And let's see if we can't Tetris our way out of this. So employees 6 versus the 4, and it's considerably more expensive. So we're going to build this out here. So now this should add, let's see, we don't really have any idea of how many points this builds up. So I built 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, and it added 1 more point to our points per minute. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So double the amount of points as the regular research. So that's good. And so we will research the new spoiler and come back next episode when hopefully that is ready to go. All right, well, that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.